This is your brother, Indescribable 1981. Out here with that sun again, out here in nature. Y'all already know, I ain't got nothing in my hand right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you my process. But in the meantime, there's a video in the description link box that has to do with, I took a salt bath too this morning. Castor oil. There's a video link in the description box on my brother, Osaka 4, who is the reason why I'm making this video. And it's about April 8th, the so-called solar eclipse we having. And a lot of the things he was saying is something that I always felt. For example, everyone knows that the earth and the sun and the ocean are all full of energy. The water has energy in it. The oceans has energy in it. The air, you know what I mean? Even the earth itself. But everybody knows there's free energy out here floating. Everybody knows that the Weather Channel and the news stations will let you know the weather patterns, the energy, the forces of nature that's going on based on watching the Weather Channel. And it's this big old scare that everybody's tripping now about April 8th. Reason being is, one, this is going to bring about something that never happened before. Thank you, Osaka 4. And I've always felt this. I always feel like, we think we're going back to this. We think we're going back to that. But something big finna happen. Something brand new. Something that ain't never been done before. Just look at a lot of the musicians and artists that came out here like Young Dolph and Tory Lanez. You know what I mean? A lot of the artists that, even Eazy-E, they started their own record distribution. They started their own company, their own movements. And it was like no other because a lot of them can't be duplicated. There's a lot of movements that can't be duplicated. No one could do what Muhammad Ali did. No one could do what Noble Drew Ali did. No one could do what Malcolm X did. So it's a lot of distractions out here. We know about the old. We know about the history. But I think a lot of people are afraid of the new that never can be described. That's why I call this channel Indescribable 1981. Why? Because when someone can label you or describe you, it may not be how someone else will label you or describe you. See, y'all, this is how I do it in the morning. This is how I do it. See, I grab the topsoil dirt like this. Or I get next to the grass since it helps the grass grow. I grab it, scoop it up just like this. The darker dirt. And sometimes I dig a little deeper because you always got dog shit and stuff. But anyway, I look at all that. So, a lot of people are afraid of the new. When people try to put a label on you or a name or they try to describe you, usually you'll say, no, that's not how it is. No, that's not how it is. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you from my mouth. I'm the horse's mouth. So a lot of things people even try to describe out here when it comes to spiritual things or things happening in the universe. It's hard for people to even describe. Why is that? Because some things are just indescribable. How can you describe space? How can you describe spirit? How can you describe emptiness? It's no shape and no form. It's just emptiness. You can't describe it, so it's indescribable. Just like the breath that comes through your nose, you can't see it. You can hear it when you're sneezing or you're sniffing. That's just the sound of the wind passing through your nostrils, but you still can't see it. So, that means that I always knew for some reason, people may talk a lot and say a lot, but when I got out here and I realized that the way the earth is changing, it makes you wonder. If someone sees that you're about to win and you're at the finish line and you have someone in the stands or in the audience yell out your name or they say something crazy so it can distract you and cause you to slow up and not win the finish line or win the race. That was a distraction because you was getting close to that finish line. Woman getting closer to having birth, the contractions come. New earth, new heavens, and a new soul's about to rebirth, and here distractions come. Woman about to give birth, contractions come. New earth about to rebirth. For the first, distractions come. In the word distractions, you have star. So they want you to pay attention to the distractions of the fear of what's coming, right? Then they want you to pay attention to the distractions of the fake celebrities and stars out here. But they want to pull you away from the stars in the sky, the stars in the ocean. We are also stars, star beings, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. The birds are flying stars, 2 wings, 2 feet, 1 head. So it's stars on the ground, in the ocean, and in the air, moving everywhere. So you can say we're beings from the stars on this earth star. And because there's something that's going to come that's never been, that's indescribable, they're afraid and they're trying to distract us from that. So we caught up in all of these distractions that's going on, all these major events and scams and this and that. But notice, all this happening at the same time. So while we witnessing all of this happening at the same time, what should your attention go to most? Your attention should go mostly to nature. Because this earth is going to change in a way with this solar eclipse coming, April 8th. This earth is going to change in a way to where y'all going to start to see things show themselves. And the energy that's coming from this solar eclipse, my brother's in the link in the description box, the video, it's going to send a new type of energy to where, I like how he described it in the video. You know how they tell you don't tell people your business because then it's going to ruin your plans. Don't tell people your business if they work for the devil because they're going to try to block your plans or block your goals or your blessings. Well, in a sense, that's what the Most High Creator and Holy Spirit is doing with the universe right now with this solar eclipse that's coming. It's going to be moving at such a high speed that none of their satellites or technology is going to be able to detect this energy piercing to the earth. So imagine energy traveling past you quicker than the speed of light, like the speed of thought, instant. Piercing the earth. We get outside touching the trees once that energy pierces the earth and come through the soil, and we start to charge up and feel some type of change. That's going to be happening under the radar, and even their radars and high-tech satellite equipment still ain't going to be able to detect when this energy pierces April 8th. It'll be indescribable and undetectable. So I love y'all. I left the video link in the description box. Let my brother further explain it. And hey, I thank y'all for helping me be a messenger, just like a lot of you other ones of you out there are messengers. We're all messengers in our own way. And we all can serve as vessels of Holy Spirit. Because Holy Spirit can speak through anyone. So Holy Spirit can make anyone a messenger or a vehicle of the voice of the unseen, indescribable. I'm grateful to the Father Yah, the Watcher. I'm grateful to Mama Yah, the womb of existence. And I'm grateful for Mama Holy Spirit, the power and life giver, orchestrating everything that brought everything into manifestation. And I'm grateful for my brother that came in the form of a star body like us, Yahshua HaMashiach, the Messiah who was on earth at once. I'm grateful for all of these, the ancestors, the angels, the archangels. I'm grateful for everything that comes from the spirit realm. You a spirit, I'm a spirit. We're a piece of the Holy Spirit. This is why we can be used by Holy Spirit as if we are the spiritual mother. Yet we're just mouthpieces and representatives in different bodies of the spirit world. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank y'all for paying attention to the important things, which is spirit, because everything else comes from spirit, not the other way around. I love y'all. I value y'all. I appreciate the comments. And for those who send comments that are kind of weird or whatever, I'll pick up on who it is and I'll go ahead and mute it and delete the comment. Because one thing about me, spiritual warfare and protection is serious nowadays. And I see one thing wrong, sweat, I'm cutting it off. I'm just ain't playing with you. I'm not playing with you. And get ready for the birds attacks. Because a lot of people going to be walking past trees, like even I myself, I might have to dodge a couple of birds. The birds going to be out here protecting their children and their babies down here in Florida in their nests. They flying in their nests. And I see a lot of them building nests. So it's going to be certain trees you pass by, boy. You better be careful, because you're going to be ducking and hiding. And, yeah. You know, it's only natural for Holy Spirit to be the power that protects us, which is our mother. And it's only natural for the mother female species of all animals and birds and stuff to protect their youngin'. It's built in within them to be protective of their little offsprings of life. So once again, I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Make sure you take this day with a light heart. If something tries to upset you or devil tries to upset you, just look at it as a test for you to, and a reminder for you to, even if you got a fake smile or fake laugh, do so and keep on moving, because there's so much anger and hatred in people out here that if someone stares at you and they hate you, and let's say you're in a store waiting in a line, it comes to a point where you just have to let them stare. All they can do is stare. They're not going to come up and do nothing to you because they know that you're not doing nothing. Just know that it may be something in you that is transforming them as they stare at you. So you can indirectly transform a person just by them staring at you. They may see your aura. They may see your light. They may see the glow on you. They may feel some type of... I've had people come around me and they hear like a small ringing of the ear. That means your aura and your presence, when you are lit, because my ear is always ringing. That means your aura or your presence, when you lit, you're actually sending off a vibration to cause them to hear the same thing. Like the 13th son mentioned in one of his videos, a skeleton key. Where I can come in the presence of someone else and unlock their potential just by sitting with them. And then when I leave from around them, everything start going good and they start getting blessed. They start to realize who they are. So Holy Spirit transform silently when we sit around people who maybe need a transformation by Holy Spirit. And there was never a way that they can tap into it unless they came through a person. The Holy Spirit came through your vessel. So, hey, back at it again. Y'all continue to connect with nature, because things is changing. And all of these celebrities, these distractions, all of that ain't gonna matter once this shit change up. Because everyone being judged now, everyone being changed and transformed, and everyone is not focusing on what's really important. It's only a few, y'all. I love y'all.